Good, so make yourself comfortable. Sit up tall, close the eyes. And let's begin to breathe a little deeper. And if it's possible, use just your nostrils. See if you can really focus on your breath. Whatever thoughts pop into your mind, just let them go. Focus on your breath. Focus on your body. And then let the eyes begin to open, just barely. Eyelids are heavy. Gaze is soft. And let's start by just, as always, moving any way you want. Just relax. So let's take our fingertips out to the floor of the mat and turn your right palm up, and let's inhale, reach up. And exhale, take a nice side bend. Look up if you want. See if you can roll the shoulder back. So every inhalation, long side body. Every exhalation, sink in. And then let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep down. And then inhale, coming up. Coming over. Look up if you want. Nice deep breaths. And then let's reach up. The arms come down and let's roll out. And let's take our right arm out, bring the hand to the shoulder, and start to circle. So as big a range of motion as you can do. Make sure you're breathing deep. You can even close your eyes if you want. And then let's switch our direction. Right, and then last time. And bring the arms down, roll up the head, neck, and shoulders. Let's take the other arm out. And same thing, circles. Big of range of motion as you can do. And then let's take it the other direction. And then one more time. And release, roll out the neck and shoulders. So hopefully upper body starting to feel a little looser. So let's inhale tall and exhale, take a twist. So you're sitting up tall, breathing deeply. And on your next exhalation, take the other direction. Deep breaths. All right, let's unwind. And so whenever you're ready, take your time. Let's come to tabletop. Do those cat and counts. So we always do these cat and cows. So try to really focus on it. Try to really think about it. Try to exaggerate the movements, rounding up, and sinking down. Just let this feel good. Just warm up the body. And then let's take one more time. Each direction. And then come back to neutrals. Keep your neutral tabletop. And let's bring our knees a little closer. And if you want it a little bit easier, let your knees touch. So we're going to do a little bit of balance here. So let's take our right leg and extend it back and try to make it even with your body. So not way up here. Be even. Toes point down. And then maybe you stay here. Maybe you pick up the opposite arm. So nice deep breaths. Maybe you don't. Maybe you keep your hand right here. Be safe. And then let's come down. Relax. Maybe take a quick cat and count. And then let's take our left leg and extend it back, about even with the body. Toes point down. You know, the opposite arm if you want. Be here. Deep breaths. All right, let's come down and let's sit back to our child's pose and just sink in. Let this feel good. Let's try to get our upper body stretched out. So if you can, instead of this, try to get your elbows off your mat. Try to really extend your arms as far as possible. Roll the shoulders away from the ears like your armpits are facing your mat. You should feel a really nice stretch. Upper back, to the side body, to the arms, the shoulders. All right, now let's take this. Let's come up, curl the toes under, and let's press up to our down dog. So maybe, make it however you like it. Maybe you want to, legs, shaking the head, always good. Nice for the neck. Maybe you want to stretch the upper body. If you do, straighten your legs. Lift your kneecap. Push a little harder into your hand. And then don't rush. Take your time. When you're ready, let's walk our feet up to the hands. So instead of something like this, try to lean towards your toes. Maybe you're going to grab your legs gently. Now let's bend our knees and inhale. And come up. Bring those palms together. And let's bring hands to heart. So let's get some standing postures first. So always get those standing postures, work the big muscles, get us nice and warm. So when we come down later and stretch, we'll be very flexible. So let's start off nice and wide and turn the right toes towards the right, left toes slightly in. Let's start with our warrior two. So knee right over the ankle, body stays here, arms reach out, look over those front fingers, and really extend those arms, really make them long. And if you want to work harder, come deeper down. So let's take our warrior and let's take a little bit of a twist. So when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn the body towards the right. Bring the left arm towards the front, right arm behind the back. Maybe sink down a little further if you want. Take deep breaths. And then let's unwind. And let's take a reverse warrior now. So right arm up, look up if you want. If you don't want to look up, it's okay not to. Take deep breaths. And then let's bend the elbow, make it side angle pose. So your body, your chest turns towards the front. If you can, the other arm comes over you. Look up if you want. All right, let's come up. And let's turn. Right foot in, left foot out. Bend the left knee. Reaching out, warrior two, regular warrior two. Deep breaths. Imagine your thighs are rolling open here. Nice deep breaths. All right, let's take the twist. So turning the body towards the left, left arm behind the back, right arm forward. Nice deep breath. And then let's unwind. Reverse that warrior. Look up if you want. All right, let's go side angle pose. So make sure your body doesn't turn down into the mat. Open your body out towards the front of the room. Look up if you want. And then let's come up. And let's bring those legs in. Shake them out a little bit. So let's work on a little bit of balance tonight. Balance and working on those thighs. So chair pose. Chair pose should look like this. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're way down here. What you're not is knees in front of the toes. So chair pose, a little bit of balance, and then we'll come up and we'll do the heel lift. So let's go big toes together. So first of all, if you bend and you can't see your toes, then your knees are too far forward. So make sure the whole time you can see your toes. All right, let's start with the hands to heart. Weight towards the heels. Start to sit. Now your toes may come up, that's okay. And then just look down, glance down, make sure you see your toes. If you want, reach your arms out or a little bit up. Take deep breaths. All right, next inhalation. Start to come up. Weight shifts to the toes. Lift your heels. Find your focal point. All right, let's exhale. Bring the heels down. Bring the arms down. Shake up those legs a little bit. All right, so let's come down to the mat for our back bend. So tonight's back bend is going to be on the back, bridge pose. But I know some of you guys like your down dogs and your planks. So if you want to do that, go ahead. And then just eventually end up laying down on your back. I'm going to just take my time, give you guys a chance. If you want to do that down top, I see a couple of you guys doing it. I see a couple of you guys with the cameras on. It's okay not to have your camera. So when you're ready, make your way to your back. I'll take my time here. Give you guys a chance to get there. If you want, this is always nice. Love that. So whenever we do bridge pose, I always just kind of throw out an option. So tonight's option, if you want, once you're up and you've got your shoulders tucked under, if you feel like it, bring your arms overhead with the palms facing the ceiling. It's going to make your legs work a little harder. If you don't want to do that option, that's okay. So your feet hip width apart without doing this, without grabbing. Toes point straight forward. Exhale, press and lift your hips up, possibly tucking your shoulders under. And then if you want, stay here. If you want, overhead, roll your thighs towards each other. Deep breaths, chin down. Try not to look around. Whenever you get to that last exhalation, come down. Bring the feet a little wider. Just windshield wiper. Side to side with the legs. And then move any way that you'd like. So I like this. Maybe you want to do a full body stretch. Whatever you want. Maybe you're here. Do what feels right. All right, so don't rush. Take your time. Let's come up to seated. We're going to do a little bit of hip, a little bit of hamstring. Starting with hamstring. So let's take our legs out. Now you can use your strap if you want. I like to use the strap on the forward fold, not because I can't touch, but more to really get a good flex on my feet. I feel it more if I get that really good flex on my feet. So whatever you want to do, just telling you what I like. So if you're using the strap, it goes around the balls of your feet. Inhale tall. Let's exhale and fold forward. Just relax. So you're hinging from your hips. There's nothing uncomfortable. That's good. So let's come up. Shake out those legs a little. And then let's take hips. So bottoms of the feet together. So make sure when you fold forward, it's from here and not like that. So inhale tall, even if you just move an inch or two, it's okay. And then maybe you're going to press your elbows into your leg. So nice deep breaths. Maybe you open your feet like you'd open a book. Just relax. And then let's come up. So a little bit, so this was hip, before it was hamstring. Let's do a little bit of both by just taking our legs, bottoms of the feet together, but move them away from you. Inhale tall. Exhale, start to fold in. And maybe you're here, maybe slide your hands underneath you. Just relax. Deep breath. And then let's come up. And let's take those legs out, just shake them out a little bit. So now the next one, it's a little bit, it could be a little bit hard. So if this next one doesn't work well for you, you just go to a cross-leg position and walk out. So let's bend the right knee, bring it in. Bring the right leg across. Get your left hand out, lean over. Bend. When you come down, try not to sit on your foot. And then, not that it's going to be perfect knee over knee, but just sort of working knee over knee a little bit. Easy. And then inhale nice and tall. And let's pull forward. So again, if you're not comfortable, regular cross leg. Work on those hips. All right, let's come up. Bring the hands back. Unwind. Shake out those legs a little bit. All right, let's bend the left. Come across. Lean over. Bend. Try not to sit on your foot. Try to move it out if you want. And you know, it's not a perfect thing here. Maybe some of you guys. I know some of you guys can. And then inhale tall. Just relax. Alright, let's come up. Hands back. And around the little legs. Shake them out a little bit. Relax. So we can line hips. Always good. Hips always good. Let's do a little upper body. A little twisting and a little shoulder. So this next one is threading the needle. If threading the needle doesn't work well for you, you'll just sit, take the arm across, and then turn and twist. You can sit any way you want, of course, and turn from the body. If you're okay with threading the needle, let's come up to tabletop. So we've got our tabletop, and then let's move our left hand just in about an inch or so. Take the right arm out. We're going to thread the needle, come down onto your shoulder, your cheek, your ear. Now, as long as your shoulder is down on your mat and you feel like it, you could take this other arm behind your back. Not that you have to. And then just breathe and relax. Right, if the arm is behind the back, bring it to the mat. Come up. Relax the set. All right, so now our right hand, move it about an inch in. Take the left arm out, thread the needle, come down onto the shoulder, the cheek, the ear. And then if you would like, reach this right arm up and maybe behind your back. Just sink down into this. Let this feel good. All right, and then let's press this right hand down. Let's come up. And let's sit back for a moment into child's pose. Let the body sink down. Let's feel good. Relax. Notice how your shoulders feel. All right, let's come up and over to the other side, and let's take the inversion. So maybe you're blocked underneath you if you have a block. Maybe you're using your strength. So when you get there, pick those legs up. Ooh, so let's do an extra minute tonight. Got an extra minute or so. You can always come down anytime you need to. Try to have your ankles and your hips in line. And then the hard part, the mind. Try to focus on your breath, your legs, music. Not a lot of thoughts. Ooh, and then let's bring legs down. Go long. Ooh, let the blood flush back. Get rid of those toxins, flush them away. And then let's take our twist. So if you want, bring your knees in first. If you want, cross your left over your right. If you want, take your left hand, grab your right foot, and then come over. So if grabbing your foot doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. Crossing doesn't work for you, don't worry about it. Take deep, deep breaths. And then looking up and start to cross and roll. Keep any way you like. And let's take it to the other side. So if you want, bring the knees in. If you want, right over left. If you want, right foot grabs, right hand grabs the left foot. And then come over. And just relax. And then start to uncross, roll. Start to find that comfortable position. Close your eyes. breath become natural. Body sinks in. See if you can soften your face, your jaw, your eyes. Shoulders roll back, down. Arms and legs for you. Let everything go. Nothing disturb your peace. awareness into the room. Coming up when you're ready. Thank you guys for signing on tonight.